have real letters from Santa here, and we're going to read them to you. All right, Blair, let's read yours first, and then I'm going to finish us strong with a great conversation.
That conversation's epic.
It's the
All right,
best.
here we go. Dear Santa, Dear Santa, you better bring my pony this year, or there will, underlined, be consequences.
Threats.
No, it says consequences.
I know that she's making threats.
Yeah, she's making threats.
Making threats.
Okay. All right, here we go. Dear Santa, how are you? I'm good. Here's what I want for Christmas. And I'm not going to read this, but it is an Amazon link.
So she just copied.
Wrote it out. She didn't copy it and pasted it. She wrote it out.
How else are you going to know?
Yeah, that's epic.
Hey,
That's epic.
Santa, she saved him a ton of work there.
Yeah,
Just
I did. Absolutely.
right there. You don't have to make anything. Here's the link. Copy and paste that.
I don't know if you can copy and paste that. It's handwritten. All right, here we go. Dear Santa Claus. Claus on this one is spelled Claws, like claws. I don't think
Santa Claus.
I don't think our baby brother should have presents this year. He is hurting us, and he said that you are trash.
Ratting out the brother.
So think about giving him presents from a nice boy, Thomas. That's pretty good. Little snitch.
Oh,
Haven't you heard snitches get stitches?
let's get stitches.
All right, here we go. Dear Santa, how are you? Well, enough chit chat.
Get right to the point.
Let's get down to business. This year, I want 1, a big space Lego set, 2, some jelly beans, and 3, a shark jacket and hat.
Ooh, yeah, that's reasonable.
That's
That's a reasonable
good,
list,
yeah.
Santa. You can do that. Let's cut right. Let's cut
Let's
right
cut
to the chase.
All right. Dear Santa, how are your reindeer? If you cannot buy what I want, take it easy on yourself. Just give me 10s and 1s of money. Money spelled MONY.
Tens and ones.
10s and
Bless
1s.
that kid's heart. I like that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's modest. That's pretty humble.
good. I like it.
Okay, well, we'll bring us home.
This one's going around.
You may have seen this conversation between one Jeremy and Santa. So, dear DEER Santa, I am writing on this day after Christmas, and I'm very sad. I only received one of the 2 presents I asked for. Since you ate all my cookies, I will assume that my missing gift was a mistake. I will give you 1 week to fix this. Jeremy. So Santa says, Dear Jeremy, I'm sorry you were disappointed with your presents. You asked for 2 very expensive presents, and Santa can only do so much. You need to learn to be grateful for what you have, not upset about what you don't. If you continue to complain, I will have no choice but to add you to the naughty list next year.
Naughty list.
So this is where Jeremy has some rage issues. Dear Fatty, your threats don't scare me. I played your game and you did not deliver. Got right to it. This is not okay. He's giving him 1 week ultimatum. I give you 1 week and then you will pay Jeremy. P.S. I don't know why you care that it is expensive when you have elf slaves to make things for you. I think you are naughty for having slaves. All right, let's see. Let's see what Santa says. Dear Jeremy, you are being a very bad little boy. Because you cannot be happy with what you have, I've talked to your parents, went straight to the parent
Straight
card,
to the parents.
and told them to take away your Wii. Now you have nothing. Santa's ruthless.
God, Santa.
Come on, Santa. Once you have learned to be grateful, perhaps you can have it back. I am very disappointed in you, Jeremy. You will need to be extra good boy this year if you want to make it back on the nice list. So he's already in one letter.
Oh,
Straight to naughty. All right. Jeremy brings us home here. Dear Santa, I do not like that stunt you pulled with my parents. He went above him. He just went around. He didn't go through the chain of command. You are on my naughty list now. Oh, there we go. Be afraid.
be afraid.
You look slow and easy to kill.
Golly.
Enjoy your cookies next year because they will be poison.
Jeremy.
Signing off. I hope you die. Jeremy.
Wow. Oh.
That escalated quickly. So, yeah.
Mom and Dad and Jeremy, you may need to go talk to that kid.
Slow and easy to kill. That's kind of fit, kind of fat. I don't. We got to get Jeremy on the show. We got to figure out how to get.
I just want to know that poison. Your cookies will be poisoned. Good Lord.
The stunt you pulled with my parents, Jeremy, classic. What do you think? Like, his teachers think, right?
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Jeremy is a great creative writer. However, sometimes he rages hard.
How many teachers have gone through Jeremy's classrooms? They replacing them once a month. Well, now we know why. There's poisoning the cookies. He's poisoning the apples that he gives to his teachers.
Man, have you ever threatened Santa?
No, absolutely not.
You don't go after Santa, man.
You don't.
Oh, I wonder how many years I wonder how many years that put Jeremy on the naughty list.
Oh,
it's like
gosh.
that forever.
Yeah.
He's still he's dealing with childhood issues when he grows up.
I can't wait here. I want to see next year. Does he repent? Does he repent?
There's a Santa counseling division that he's going to. All right, that was funny. Jeremy, good. Somebody help that kid. Get that kid a hug.
He needs a hug.
I wonder what his second gift was. What do you think that second gift? First gift was a Wii. What do you think he asked for number 2? Big screen TV. We're gonna play the Wii.
Yeah. Hey Santa, I need a Wii and a big screen TV to play it on.
Oh, Jeremy. I wonder if Jeremy.
I want to know who this Jeremy kid is. Jeremy's parents.
He's now a slave at the North Pole.
yeah, that's right. So do you appreciate we're going to send you to the North Pole and you're going to have to work for these toys?
He's got a chain on his ankle and he's chipping coal all day long. He's building toys.
Elf slaves.
Maybe Will Ferrell is Jeremy. Maybe that the movie Elf is the real life story of Jeremy. The untold Hollywood edition, like Macaulay Culkin. Maybe Macaulay Culkin's Jeremy. We'll never know.
We need to measure out our paper, so put the box against the edge. Rotate the box 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Give yourself a few inches excess and make your cut. Fold a square out of the paper. Now make another cut just with a little excess. Look at that, a square. Set your box upside down and add an angle. Pull up the paper till it covers the opposite edge and meets up with both corners. Once you have that measured out, you can lay this side down. I'm going to take the opposite corner of the paper and pull that up. Now, I don't have tape.
This is already taking too much time.
It helps to draw a crease on the inside edge.
I'm just going to roll it up in a ball at this point.
Outside edge of our box. Now,
look how perfect that is.
Which ain't good.
Now for the next side, same thing.
This guy's a pro. There's no way this can be the expectation for us.
Right here, we've made a nice little pocket. On our last side, I'm going to make my creases, tuck in these sides.
And he's gonna
paper up.
Is he gonna tuck it in?
Just tuck the flap into the little pocket.
There's no way.
Tuck in as much of that flap as you can. And crease it to see.
All right.
No.
Look at that. First, we need to measure out.
Like, if you're first of all, as a dad, if you're judging me by my wrapping, shame on you. 1, 2, ain't nobody got time for that.
You're just gonna go unwrap.
Yeah,
that's where we're going.
Like, yeah, absolutely not.
Here's another one. Here we go.
And still make it fit. The key to this technique is wrapping at an angle. Make sure the
at
paper
an
covers
angle.
all
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Tape one of those edges down.
Okay, now that makes
Next,
sense.
On one
now
side,
we're using
you're gonna
tape.
Fold up the edge. You want a clean vertical line. Cure that.
I'm out on that.
Same thing on the other side. You want a straight line all
Okay,
the way up.
I like the wrap on the side thing.
But the problem for me is cutting it. Like, look at that. That's a perfect fold over and
no excess.
No excess.
Our final piece, because all the tape's at the bottom.
That's pretty good. All right, like
he's a pro. There's no way I can do that.
But I do like the trying it at an angle. I may try that this year if I'm short on something.
You're gonna be short on your paper. That's your life story. Sorry.
You'll cut that comment out.
Coming up, father. To open this kind of packing, you just need to squeeze them. Okay, let's try this.
No.
What?
I'm not buying that.
It's open already. Let's try this one.
No way.
Not buying that.
I will try that though. I'll try it.
The clamshell, you know, we got a whole episode on that. I'll have to dig up some quotes.
Can you imagine that? Set the scene. Like, we're at a party with a bunch of dads. Hey guys, appreciate your buck knife. Put it away.
I got my hair dryer.
Let me.
How excited this guy is.
I mean, to each his own.
I mean, I will try that. I will try that. I will try that.
All right, what else we got here? Okay, we just did that one. All right.
Hey, I'm giving my toddler her vitamins as a gift to see her reaction. Izzy loves taking her Hiya vitamins, and they have 0 grams of sugar, so it's a win for me. But I'm not sure she'd be super excited to receive it as a gift, but let's see what happens. You want to open it?
This is staged all the way. Oh, you love that. Vitamin.
You just get one.
My
Okay,
kid would
hold on.
spike that on the floor.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, first of all, that's got to be a promotional thing.
Is it?
It's got to be.
My toddler her vitamins as a gift to see
Gotta
her
be.
reaction. Izzy loves
Yeah.
Hiya vitamins, and they have
She's got to be like some influencer just trying to get that sold. It gets.
I want to see you cutting and packaging vitamins in a tank top. Do you think we'll get the same amount of views if you do that?
If you like big boy love.
Oh, let the belly out. Well, that one's cute girl though. That's all right. Let's.
cute.
All right, here we go again. Again, another clamshell package here. Let's check it out here. What do we got here? Yep. See, this is more like it. This is more like what I deal with.
There you go. No, okay.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
That's
there it
perfect.
is.
Yep.
This guy, shake his hand, give him an award. I'm in. We're friends. We should find this guy and get him on the show.
Yeah. Who are you? How does this only have 72 likes? Like, this should be
This
gone
should be
viral.
it. This is it. Let's hey, this is all right. That's been my experience.
Yeah.
with things.
Oh, yeah.
There's no.
Well, first you have a table. I don't have a table saw up and ready. Do you?
Not up and ready. I've got one down in the garage. I'm about to get it ready right now. This Christmas. We were talking about how do we get it. I'm going to set it right next to the tree.
What do you do with your table saw? I open clamshell.
Just put it right there. That's how we're going to do this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those fingers are getting a little. That's a little. That's a little comfortable. I'm not.
He'll be like my neighbor. He cut his off.
All right. Let's see here. All right. Oddly shaped gifts. Wrapping a
Okay.
basketball. All
Okay.
right. That's.
This is Coach.
All right, here we
Let's
go.
see how this goes.
A lot of basketball. All right. That's easy.
Okay, how did she cut
One
so
fold.
straight though? One fold.
Two fold. All right.
I
Well,
think I have that wrapping paper.
dude. Here we go. And she made a bag.
You may
Oh, and then music stops. And
wait. What was that?
is that?
Wait a minute. We gotta watch it again.
Let's. I'm not.
All right, hold on. Okay,
all right. Perfect cut.
perfect cut.
One fold.
One fold.
I'm trying. I could do this.
Okay.
I mean, and then
What did she do in the middle?
Did she just tape it? And then she
Was
tape?
it tape?
It's got to be. She made a bag.
But watch. What did she pull? She pulled something off of it, right there. But she didn't put anything on it. You know what I'm saying? Did you see that?
Well, I feel like there's something I can do here, right? But I would. What I would do is just take the ball and like roll it up and then tape it around with.
Oh, yeah.
masking-
Oh yeah. Either that, or you know what I would do? I would buy a bag and
All right.
put
All right.
it in there.
So our last one here. Let's give it a little go here. All right. A candle.
I've given candles as gifts.
All right.
Before.
Okay.
I love the music. She creates a bag too, right?
What are we doing here? What's that for? Oh, now we just that's over the top. There's diamonds. We need. Oh, now this is. I want to see you try this. Let's try this. There's no way it's that easy. No way. All right. Well, if you look over to your right, my friend.
Was this planned, G?
Oh yeah, stuff.
Oh,
I didn't get you the bow. All right, so I've got you some tape and scissors, and I've got you a candle, and we're fresh out of our holiday Christmas paper. But let's
Okay.
let's see. All right, so let's lay it down here. Let's go ahead. I need you to get action ready here. It's hard to move. I know. I got it. All right.
So we're like this.
like that. You might as well go ahead and just lay a little tape over that middle there. I'll coach you up here.
All right, go for it.
So fold it over. Let's fold it over. Let's go ahead and get our first set of tape on there. You got a little tape right
She
there.
didn't tape it.
Well, that's because it's Instagram special.
Do you want me to do that, or do you want me to do you?
Yeah, I'm just doing cheat codes and I'm
Yeah, well,
helping
but
you.
she didn't do
All
that.
right,
Watch.
here we go. All right, here we go.
Let me watch the video here, G.
All right, here we go.
Does she tape it?
It's unspecified. I'm going to say there's tape to the
Okay. Pause.
and tie a bow around that thing. All right, show the audience. No, now you're just.
Imagine this is a bow.
This is the worst. This
That's
is
the bottom.
Oh, you definitely did it like she did. Okay. We're gonna go back to our friend that's gonna tape this or wrap this with bow
Look,
tape.
you gave me freaking. I wrapped it in an old school grocery bag.
All right, so let's talk about this. What any favorite Christmas traditions you got going on in your family? Or do y'all do anything special that you look forward to every year? Obviously not.
We're not a big. Well, I wouldn't say like. We're not a big. Some families they all dress in the same pajamas, and I don't know. We just don't really do that.
You guys don't buy like the Tipsy Elf pajama set and walk around downtown?
I think we did that one. Not Tipsy Elf. I think we did. We did matching pajamas one year. My wife does a lot of that. Maybe. I don't know if she did doing it again or not.
But let before you move on, because my wife likes to do that too. I mean, we're in the XXL realm.
Yep.
And borderline sometimes could be XXL. The matching pajamas do not look good on the kind of fat dads. Like there's.
I'm gonna throw this out there. With XXL, we're the tall.
Yeah,
I think that's where it gets you. It's short up here, right? It's got to be the tall section.
Showing the midriff there.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people feel comfortable in the pajamas. I'm not feeling so comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling, because it's usually after you've had that holiday meal and they want to put you in the pajamas.
Yeah.
And you usually got family around that you hadn't seen in a while, and then all of a sudden here you go. It's can I be vulnerable and wear these pajamas?
You know what kind of pajamas I would want?
What's that?
Those old school long johns with the flap in the butt.
I don't know that I would want to see you in that.
But because they're baggy.
Well,
But
knowing you'd forget to do the flap, and that would be all she wrote. So,
Maybe.
Ricky, if you're watching, keep that in mind.
Okay, circling back. So no, I mean we don't do a lot of tradition stuff. We're having a bunch of people, family over for Christmas Eve. I guess it's just normal Christmas. Nothing that is extravagant. Like we don't go somewhere or do anything like that.
Well, your wife, she's started decorating when? October?
Oh, we had Christmas decorations up the day after Halloween. She wanted to do before, and I was like, no.
When does she take them down?
Mid-January.
So that's where we, so we started in November, but my wife has the reputation of leaving the Christmas tree up until April.
Oh yeah,
And you know that's verified.
yeah, that's verified.
For as long as, I think the longest we've gone is May. And that is legit, no doubt. And when we first got married, it was almost, you're going to allow me to leave this up if you want to stay married to me. But now I've got a little more confidence in me as we've gotten older. And so now we're moving into the February-ish March.
Okay, I'll say this though. Your wife does very classy Christmas trees, so it's
she's
not.
gonna love that.
Yeah, it is. So it's not like it's just this over the top, or like it's nice. So it can fit with the aesthetic. Now, when you're walking around in tank tops and shorts, it's about time.
There's been discussion around the house about having a year-round Christmas tree.
there you go.
And then you change the decorations
okay.
monthly, right?
Okay.
Like people will hang flags out on their front porch,
Yeah.
and they'll change it with each,
Yeah.
like St. Patty's Day and Easter and Christmas. And so she's wanted to go with the trees. Like we've got these like two little evergreen trees
Out
that
front,
she's made, and she wants to leave those up all year. I'm like that. Like you said, come summertime. But she's like, well, we can just put some decorations on them to make them more summery. Happy wife, happy life.
That's exactly right.
All right, so we started a tradition with the boys because, and we've talked about this, like Christmas traditions can be kind of hairy a little bit because as we grow older, we get our own families. You want to be able to have a tradition with your own kids, but how do you kind of break away from the traditions that your parents had for you? Because I know that's got to be hard for them. It'll be hard for us, and we've done that. But so we've tried to make our own traditions. And one thing that we do, and we started this probably 5 or 6 years ago, we pull a card out of the Christmas Story, the movie, and go eat something that is non-traditional Christmas food.
That's cool.
It's not really Christmas food, but we'll go to Chinese food, or we'll go to a Thai place.
Like on Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve.
Okay. Yep.
Christmas Eve. So we'll do Christmas with the family, and then when we come back in town, we'll go find a off the path restaurant.
Okay, now that brings something. I think something that we've done on Christmas Eve is lasagna. I don't know why that started. I guess that you could call that a tradition. But when we're at my in-laws, I believe she does a lasagna Christmas Eve, and then this year, my sister-in-law, she's doing a lasagna. So maybe that's her tradition. Like,
So you go with the layers of cheese, and we go with the Chinese sesame chicken. That's where we're at. But we it's not always Chinese food. Like, there's a cool place in downtown Huntsville, and the food is it's very eclectic. It's almost like if you were a 8-year-old and say, what if I can make a gourmet meal out of ramen noodles and peanut butter, what would it be?
what's this called?
If you wouldn't have asked me, I would have told you. But
Of course.
it is downtown. And I won't name the name of the restaurant. I'll tell you offline because I don't want to.
Yeah.
They need to pay us if that's. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
oh, yeah.
But it's kind of a cool place downtown, and you have to. It's almost like a speakeasy, and you go down in the basement, and
I think I know what you're talking about.
and they serve these wild food. And,
Yep,
and
yep,
that,
yep,
that that was a pretty cool thing. But then, so we'll get up Christmas morning, open presents, do the Santa thing, and then we'll go see a movie early morning. Nobody in the theater. We'll go see a movie as
That's
a family.
epic.
And then we'll come back and play with toys all day long.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
no travel on Christmas Day. This is kind of just spend time with the family, and that's been a really cool tradition.
We made that adjustment a couple years ago. Just like, hey, now Christmas is coming. Y'all got to come to us. We made the
just cut right to the chase.
well. So I think we had both our kids, and we went to a lake up in the Ozarks and rented a big house, and all the family came in. But I kid you not, I had to rent a pull behind U-Haul trailer
To carry all the
to carry gifts up and carry gifts back. And it was at that point that my wife and I decided, okay, no more. Like, it's just too hard with 3 kids and carrying the presents and all of that. And then, sometimes you may have to ship some stuff back. I think there comes a point in time that, okay, now you got to come. If family's, a long way away.
Did you say hey to Jason Bateman and his family up there in the Ozarks?
I felt like that a little bit, honestly.
I hope you stayed away from that.
Yeah.
So all right, let's move it on here from tradition. What is the funniest or worst Christmas gift you have ever received?
Ooh. What's the funniest, worst? Man. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about that one for a minute. That's a good one. Okay. Well, my grandmother, she's no longer with us, but every year we know what she got. And I'll give you 2 guesses. We got 2 things every year for Christmas.
Underwear and socks.
Yep. Every year. That's what she gave us every year.
Are we tidy whities or boxers?
Oh, actually, we got 3 things. We got white tees, okay, white T-shirts to go underneath, underwear, and socks. And no, it was boxers.
Well, good.
So that was one every year that we got.
But you knew what you were getting.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Knew it. I mean, it didn't.
Well, now looking back as a father, she's the smartest woman alive. How I want to get away with where that's the expectation for anywhere I go. Just, we know we're going to get socks, and I get let off the hook. And they're like,
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
Oh, granddaddy.
My wife and I are doing that this year. We're like, hey, we're replacing all of our stocks. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're going to throw it out and get into each other's. It's going to be stocking stuffer for each other this year.
Yeah, it's funny how you do this thing.
So yeah, so I mean, I wasn't that. So that wasn't always the worst one. That was just a consistent one. What about you?
I've got a good one.
Yeah,
and it's funny. So it's all fun and games here, but I had an aunt, and she would. I'll just put it out there, like heavy smokers, and every gift that you would get, you could literally smell the Christmas bag from, like, we would go over to my grandmother's and we'd all come together.
so they didn't have to put a tag on it.
No,
Who it was from?
it was stamped. It was already stamped, and so you could smell it coming from there. And so they got into candle making one year, and like I'd never been to her house, and it's like a distant aunt, not one that I had a relationship with, but she's very sweet to give me a gift every year. But she made gifts for like me and my sister and my brother, and they got into candle making. And I guess this is before the dawn of YouTube to fancy it up, but so she made us these candles, and there was stuff inside of them. So there's like coins and all this.
So you had to use a candle to get the stuff.
Right. There's money inside of it. But there was also cigarette ash and hair. I'm not kidding you, man. I remember opening it, and then there's like this hair to the side. I was like, well, maybe this just got a
No, it's in the way.
And then as I looked, there's like more hair, and there's cigarette ash. And I remember my mom and dad looked at me, and they were like, we're never burning that. You can never burn that.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, that was
That's pretty
that
bad.
was the worst. And I think because we all, I've got brother and sister. We all got the same thing. We all. I wish we still had those
No,
candles.
that would be awesome.
While that was the worst gift, it's the most memorable gift.
Yeah.
To this day that I can remember. That's probably been 30 plus years ago.
That's hilarious.
I promise you, there was hair and cigarette ash in it. But you always knew
takes the
the
cake.
gift.
Yeah.
I love your comment. You had to put a name on it. You knew it was
Yeah.
I'm dying for that one. Oh yeah, yeah. Love them to death though. So
Oh yeah. Yeah.
but I'm just gonna call a spade a spade.
Hey. It
gotta own
is
it.
what it is, man.
You gotta own it.
Yeah.
You gotta own it.
That's
All
good
right.
stuff.
Any favorite Christmas food?
So our Christmas food is pretty much the same as Thanksgiving because we don't eat those foods except this time of the year. So homemade macaroni and cheese is my one. My mom makes a fire mac and cheese. So that, and then just old school traditional green bean casserole. Like I get that twice a year, and that's my jam. Those are my two favorites.
Yeah, ours is pretty similar. I've had a couple Christmases where we've done Christmas steaks, and that's kind of a non-traditional Christmas food, and I've really enjoyed that. But same for you, the casseroles are always good. It's almost like Thanksgiving part 2.
Is prime rib a tradition? Is that for some Christmases?
I would say, yeah.
Okay, because my in-laws, like she does
prime rib.
she does a prime rib every year when we're up there, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Jamie can cook.
Ooh, let's go.
Jamie can cook.
Oh man, that's good stuff. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, that is hard.
There's so many of them.
There is.
Or at least give me 2.
Okay,
we'll help you narrow it
I
down.
love A Christmas Story. Love A Christmas Story.
It's good.
That is one of my all-time favorites.
Do they still do the 24 hours
on TNT?
Yeah, solid.
Maybe. I don't know. I
Well,
hope
I know
they do.
that they've been leaking it out earlier
Yeah.
this year. I was like, well, are we still going to do the
Yeah,
24 hours?
love that because
Yeah.
you never watch the whole movie in one sitting, but you can always catch it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to date myself. Are you ready? Because this is back in the day when you had the TV guide and you could see it. And remember, it scrolled.
Yeah.
And you could like.
I thought you were going with like the TV Guide book.
No.
That'd really date you.
Yeah, no. Well, we did have some
We
of
did,
those.
yeah.
Young. But like the scrolling, it would wait 3 or 4 seconds and then it would scroll the next. And you're like, what's coming on next?
Like in the channel.
In the
Like,
channel.
like,
Yeah. And so I remember, this is a funny memory. I remember being the first time I realized it was 24 hours of A Christmas Story that I would wait and it was like, okay, what's coming on? 30 minutes later, it's towards the end of the movie, A Christmas Story. Mom, why is A Christmas Story on over and over and over and over and over again? But anyways, now I appreciate it. So I would say A Christmas Story, and then I got 2 more. I love It's a Wonderful Life. Great movie. Great movie.
Is that The Angel Gets Its Wings?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever watched it?
Yeah, I have. I mean, it's
It's a
I need to-
traditional
I need to
black and
watch
white.
it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I need to
well,
watch it
have
again.
you watched it as an adult? It'll bring more meaning with an adult.
Probably not the full me. I need to go back and watch it.
Watch it as an full adult, as an adult. Because as a kid, I didn't like it, but as an adult, I absolutely love it. And then Home Alone. Those are my three. Love Home Alone. I can watch Home Alone over and over and over and over and over again.
Home Alone's good.
Yep, the first one.
Yeah, yeah. Christmas Vacation. I've got
Okay.
to put it up there. A sleeper pick that is probably my personal favorite is Jingle All the Way
Oh,
with Arnold.
With Arnold.
With Arnold.
And was it Danny? No, it was Sinbad.
Sinbad.
Yeah.
That to me is still my kids love that. That is it's turbo time. Yeah. That is this
a
is
good one.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
So that one's probably going to go on my favorite. All right, last we'll wrap it up. Your favorite Christmas song? Now I can't think of Christmas songs.
Little Drummer Boy. I really like Little Drummer Boy. Just mainly the intro. Ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. So that's one of my favorites. I like.
Are you listening to Mariah Carey this time of year?
Absolutely not. I'd hate that song. I hate that song. Sorry, sorry, Mariah. If you pay attention to this,
Yeah, she's not listening to our podcast.
it's just overplayed. It's just overplayed. Mariah, you're done. It's too overplayed. I really like that. And you know what I like?
What's that?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Like that. That's some stuff that I can just listen to over and over and over again. So.
Yep. I like a lot of the older. I'm trying to look them up here, like Perry Como and Bing Crosby.
Bing
Like
Crosby
just
stuff. Yeah.
the old school
Christmas stuff. Yeah.
White Christmas.
Yep.
That just kind of puts me in a peaceful
What was the big controversial one that
Santa Baby.
Santa Baby? That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
When they try to change all the lyrics and all that
they
stuff.
canceled it. Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. So
Canceling Christmas songs.
I was truly upset that there was never a Creed Christmas special or Pearl Jam Christmas special.
That would have been good. I would have liked to seen those guys.
Oh yeah, it's beginning to look a lot like yeah, yeah.
Creed and Pearl Jam put out a Christmas album. Revive your careers.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, oh, yeah. So let's go, yeah. Let's make our escape. See, perfect lyrics for Santa. I said, let's go there. Can you take Santa higher?
I just can't believe how confident you are singing. You're throwing it out there.
I'm just going to keep it going. Maybe if Scott Stapp, Eddie Vedder, if you're out there,
Yeah.
please, let's put together this Christmas album. Today, Santa Claus is
Lord.
coming. Yeah, here. Anyways, well, we have killed this episode, and that's okay because it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas
It's the
time.
Fit Fat Dad Christmas.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
well, all right, man. Enjoyed it. Hope you have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Remember to like, comment, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Click on the notifications. We appreciate you. It's been a good 2023. We're looking forward to 2024 and beyond. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Yep.
Whatever you celebrate. Peace out.